Hello and welcome to my 30-minute standing flow chair yoga class. This can be used when you're short on time but still want a full body stretch or as a warm-up for the body before meditation. I will guide you through some Surya Namaskars or sun salutations followed by grounding poses for the legs, and we will stretch the spine from all directions and loosen the neck and the shoulders. And at the end of the class, I will show you options for taking Savasana on the ground or in your chair. So we'll go ahead and get started by standing up. And we're going to come to the left side of the chair. Turn the seat of the chair to face your direction. We're just going to stand for a moment facing our chair, the arms down by the side, feet together. Drawing your shoulders down away from the ears, and begin to close the eyes and deepen your breath. Bring your awareness to the bottom of your feet and connect to the earth. Feel how it supports you. Let your tailbone come down slightly, lifting the lower belly in and up gently. And notice how you brought yourself to your chair today. We'll take one more inhale through the nose and give a big sigh out through your mouth. Great. And then we'll start with a few half sun salutations. So we'll inhale and sweep the arms overhead. Exhale. Fold forward and place your hands on the seat. Pressing your hands into the chair, inhale and lift halfway, looking out in front of you. And exhale, fold all the way down. You can choose to keep your hands on the chair or let them come all the way down toward the floor or to the feet or the legs. And then inhale and rise all the way back up. Deeply inhaling. And fully exhale as you bring your hands down to your heart center. Same thing again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and fold down, placing your hands on the seat of the chair, bowing your head down. Inhale, lift halfway up, press into the chair, look forward. Exhale and fold all the way down. You can loosen your hands down to the floor if you'd like. And inhale as you sweep the arms all the way overhead. Exhale, pulling it down to the heart. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Hands on the seat. Inhale, flatten the back and look forward. Exhale and fold all the way down, lowering the hands if you'd like, bowing the head toward the ground. And inhale, sweep the arms all the way back overhead. Reach through the fingertips. And exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. And then we'll add add to this. So we'll do a couple of lunge sun salutations. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down to the seat of your chair. Inhale and reach the heart up, look forward. Exhale and step back with your right foot, bending the left knee. Lift the heart, press into the chair, and inhale deeply. Exhale, straighten your front leg and bow down. Take an inhale here. And exhale, step your feet together and fold. Inhale, rise, sweeping the arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Same thing, other side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to the chair. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back with your left leg and bend your right knee, coming into a high lunge. Lift the heart, press into the chair, and inhale. Exhale, straighten the front leg and bow down. Inhale here. Exhale, step the feet together and bow down. Inhale, reach through your arms as you rise. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Same thing, one more time on each side. Inhale, reach. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, press into the chair. Exhale, step back with your right foot and bend your left knee, coming into a high lunge. Inhale, press into the chair and lift your heart. Exhale, straighten your front leg and bow down. Inhale here. Exhale, step the feet together and bow down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. And last time. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lifting, looking forward. Exhale, step back with your left leg, bend the right knee, coming into high lunge. Press the heart forward, press your hands into the seat and inhale. Exhale, straighten the front leg and bow down. Inhale. Exhale, step the feet together, fold forward. Inhale to rise, lifting the arms overhead. And exhale, bring your hands down to the heart. Close the eyes and press the thumbs into the sternum. Take an additional breath in. Sigh out through your mouth. And then stepping to the left side of your chair, we'll begin with chair pose. So we're gonna have our feet together. Then we're gonna bend our knees, sinking the hips back as if we're sitting in a chair behind us. Your shoulders drop down the back, heart stays lifted. You can have your hand on the chair if you need it. Otherwise, bring your arms up a little higher than the halfway point. and breathe here. This quickly fires up the thighs and the glutes, so just keep your long, deep breath. And inhale, reach through the arms. And exhale, float the arms down. Good. Staying here on the left side of your chair, place your right hand on the top of your chair. Inhale and sweep the left arm up, hug it close to the ear, and then exhale and lean toward the chair, so toward the right side. Half moon pose. So breathing in to the left side of the body. Keep your head and neck comfortable, so you can gaze forward, you can even gaze down if you'd like. And inhale all the way up. Exhale and float your arm down. Good. Staying here on this side of the chair, we'll now transition into Warrior Two. So we're going to turn and face the seat one more time, having your right toes slightly under the chair so your leg is nice and close. And then step back with your left leg and turn your left toes toward my direction. And then bend your right knee. Don't let your knee go past your ankle. And then your right knee is gonna open out toward that pinky toe, and your left hip is going to rotate open just until it stops. And then reach your arms out to the side. Relax through the shoulders and steady your gaze on a point that doesn't move. Long, deep breathing. Good. Coming into side angle, taking the right hand and placing it on the seat of the chair, reaching your left arm up and over. Again, keep the neck comfortable. So on this one, go ahead and gaze down toward the chair. Good. And then rise back up into Warrior Two. And from here, go ahead and gaze toward that straight leg. Drop your left hand down. Lift your right arm up into Reverse Warrior. Good. And then come back into Warrior Two. From here, we're going to straighten the right leg. And you can walk your feet in a little closer if you'd like. We're going to transition now into triangle. So tilt your hips toward the left, reach with the right hand, and then lower it down onto the seat of the chair as you lift your left arm overhead. Again, you want to keep your neck and shoulders comfortable, so you're welcome to gaze down or forward. Just be mindful of the rotation in the neck. And then press up, inhale, and exhale, lower your arms, and step your feet together. Good. And then we'll come over to the right side of the chair. With your left hand on the chair, your feet together, we'll begin again in chair pose. So we'll bend the knees, sinking the hips back. Keep your heart forward and shoulders down. You can keep one hand on the chair if you need to. Otherwise, lift both of your arms a little past the halfway point. Long, deep breathing. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach the arms up overhead, and exhale, lower them down. Then place your left hand on the top of the chair and inhale, reach the right arm up, hug it in close to the ear. Exhale, lean to the left for half moon pose. Relax through the jaw. Soften the neck. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, and let your arm come down. Turning now to face the seat of the chair. We'll keep the left toes a little under the chair and step back with the right leg. And turn your right toes to face forward. Bend your left knee, no more than your ankle, and allow that knee to go in the direction of that pinky toe. And then your right hip, you're just gonna rotate it until it stops. And then open up your arms to the sides. Look out past the left hand. Focus your eyes on a point that does not move. Coming into side angle. Take your left hand and reach it to the seat of the chair as your right arm comes up and over. Letting your neck be comfortable, you can gaze forward or down. Good, and then coming into reverse warrior, we'll look at the straight leg. Take your right hand down to touch it and lift the left arm overhead. Good. And coming back, we'll straighten the left leg. Walk your feet in a little closer so we can transition into triangle. So take your hips, shift them to the right, reach with your left arm, and then lower it down to the seat of the chair as the right hand reaches up. Gaze up, forward, or down, but just be mindful of the rotation of your neck. Couple of breaths. Pressing into the leg, go ahead and rise up, lower your arms down, and walk your feet together. Good. Now come behind the chair. The next pose, we'll work our inner thighs a little bit more. We're gonna take the feet wide and come into goddess pose. So our toes are gonna face out, our heels are gonna stay in. The tailbone comes down and the hips come slightly forward. Again, lift the lower belly in and up gently. Then bend both of your knees and just go slow. You don't have to go too deep here if you're not comfortable. And then if it's okay for your balance and you can let go of the chair with ease, interlock your thumbs together and reach overhead. And take a nice inhale here. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release from the pose, straighten the legs and place your hands on the chair. Take a breath here. Sigh out through your mouth. Second side. Tailbone down, lower belly in and up. Bend both of your knees, coming into goddess pose. Again, if it's comfortable for you to release the chair, lock your thumbs and then reach your arms overhead. Inhale here and exhale, lean to the right. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale and straighten the legs. Bring your hands to the chair and walk your feet together. Good. And then from here, we're going to step a little bit back from the chair so that we have some space to do a forward fold. So we're going to take our hands and interlace them behind the back. You're going to take your feet about hip width distance. There's a little bend in your knees. And then if it's comfortable, go ahead and try and straighten your arms to open up the heart. Just hold here and breathe. So we're grounding through the feet and opening through the heart. So finding that balance. And then inhale here. And exhale, fold forward. So the options here are to keep your hands low, touching the lower back. Or you can keep the arms straight and bring the hands overhead as you fold forward. And one more breath. Good. And then slowly rise. Take your time. And once you're up, release your hands, step your feet together, and take a big breath in as you reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bring them down to the heart. Good. Staying here at the back of your chair, we'll now do figure 4. So this is another one for our hips and also for the sciatica. So it's kind of like pigeon when we sit down, but we're going to do it standing. So with a little bend in your right knee, take your left foot and flex the foot. You can bring it either below the knee or above the knee if that works better. And then just like in chair pose, we're going to lower the hips and sit as if we have a chair behind us, and we're going to sit toward the back of that chair. And then the heart stays lifted, the shoulders down. And you can keep your hand on the chair if you'd like. You can release it for balance, but just do what you're comfortable with. And one more breath here. Good. And then rise. Release this foot, and then we'll do the same thing opposite side. So a little bend in your left knee, and then take your right foot either above or below the knee. Sit back as if there's a chair behind you. Keep your heart forward, shoulders relaxed, and breathe. Release and shake out the legs. Good. And then one more back bend. We're going to come to the back of the chair, and then we're going to turn our back toward the back of the chair. So take your fingers on the inside the back of the chair, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift the heart and do a tiny back bend here. So you can slide your hands a little bit lower if that feels good. Lifting the kneecaps gently. Always keeping the body grounded. One more breath. And let it go. Good. And now on the right side of the chair, we'll work in a little bit of balance here. So a little bend to your left knee. And then we're gonna come into tree pose. So the right foot can either be down on the floor, you can just keep it there. You can bring it to the shin right below your knee, or you can bring it up to the inner thigh. Just avoid placing it on the kneecap. And then you'll find your drishti, or your focal point, on a spot that does not move. Keep your left hand on the chair for now, and then reach your right arm up. Good. Find your balance. Find your steady breath. And if you're comfortable to let go of the chair, you're welcome to do that. And take a few breaths here. And let it go. Shake out the legs. And then come to the left side of your chair. A little bend in your right knee and take the left leg into tree pose. The right hand stays on the chair. Lift the left arm up. And then any variation is welcome here, whatever you're comfortable with. Just remember to breathe, to focus your eyes. Come down, relax your foot, and shake out the legs. Good. And then our last pose will be a standing twist. So we'll have we're still on the left side of the chair. We'll have our right hand on the chair to begin. And then take your left hand and start to reach it over to the back of the chair as well. You might just stay like this. Or you can take your right hand, bringing it to your waist, and start to look back behind you. Your spine is nice and tall, your jaw relaxed, eyes are wide open, and trying to reach them as far to the right as you can. And let it go. And step over to the right side of the chair. Same thing, a nice standing twist. So we'll start with the left hand on the chair and then look toward the left shoulder. Take your right hand over as well. You can stay like this or bring your left hand to the waist and start to look back behind you. Untwist. Good, standing tall. And then come to the back of your chair for one more downward dog. So we'll just step back with the feet, bend the knees slightly, and let the heart melt down toward the ground. Breathe here, stretching through the shoulders and allowing the head to hang heavy to release the neck. Step toward the chair. And then from here, just roll your shoulders a few times, inhaling them to the ears. Exhale them down. And then going forward. Good. And then a couple of head rolls from side to side. Inhale as you go to the left. Exhale to the right. Starting to slow down the breath. Good. And then let your head come back up to center, and we'll end with a deep inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, bringing them down to the heart. So I'll show you two examples of a relaxation pose. You can either sit comfortably in your chair for some long deep breathing or a meditation. I encourage you to do that. Or if you're comfortable getting up and down off of the floor, then you can come down facing the seat of the chair, getting really close to the chair, and then lying down on your back and bringing your feet onto the chair. Lying down, letting the arms come down along the side of the body. The legs fully relaxed. Allow yourself this time to integrate the postures and the energy that we moved throughout the body. And no matter if you're lying down or sitting comfortably, take this time to allow the breath to nourish you, to bring you to the beauty of this present moment. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste.